Right now, without a single word, without a single command, without any deliberate effort on your part, your dog is learning from you. Not occasionally, not when you decide to teach them something. Right now, in this moment, they are watching, reading, and filing away information about you that will shape who they become for the rest of their life. Most owners think dog training happens during the 15 minutes they spend practicing commands in the backyard. It does not. The real training, the kind that goes deepest, the kind that sticks, the kind that shapes your dog's personality, their fears, their capacity for trust, happens in the moments you never thought to pay attention to. Welcome to Dogunee. Subscribe right now, because what you are about to understand will permanently change how you see every ordinary moment you share with your dog. You have been their teacher since day one. Today, you find out what exactly you have been teaching them. 1. They are learning how safe the world is by watching how you react to it. Dogs do not arrive with a built-in map of what is dangerous and what is not. They build that map by watching the one person their entire emotional world revolves around. When something unfamiliar happens, a loud noise outside, a stranger at the door, a sudden movement in the dark, your dog does not just react. They check you first. Research from the University of Milan found that dogs use their owners as social referencing points, reading their owner's emotional response to new situations before deciding how to feel about them. If you stiffen at loud sounds, your dog records that. Loud sounds equal threat. If you move through unexpected situations with quiet confidence, your dog absorbs that instead. The world is manageable. My person is steady, so I can be steady too. You have been setting the emotional temperature of your dog's entire existence without ever knowing it. Every reaction you had, every moment of tension you carried into a room, every time you moved through difficulty with calm, your dog was there, watching, deciding what kind of world they live in based entirely on what they saw in you. 2. They are learning what your emotions feel like before they understand what emotions are. Your dog cannot read about grief or anxiety or joy, but they can read you. Studies on canine emotional attunement have found that dogs distinguish between human facial expressions and physically adjust their own emotional state in response. When you are sad and try to hide it, your dog already knows. When you are anxious and pretend you are fine, your dog has already detected the chemical signature of that anxiety in the air between you. They do not wait for an explanation. They simply feel what you feel, absorb it completely, and carry it in their own nervous system right alongside you. Your emotional life is not private where your dog is concerned. It never was. 3. They are learning whether their instincts are something to trust or something to hide. Every time your dog reacts to something naturally, and you meet that reaction with patience, they learn that what they feel inside is safe to express. Every time you shut that reaction down with frustration or correction, they learn something different. They learn that the gap between what they feel and what they are allowed to show is something they must manage alone and in silence. Research on learned helplessness in domestic dogs has found that dogs repeatedly corrected for natural instinctual behavior develop emotional suppression that surfaces later as anxiety, hypervigilance, and unpredictable behavior. Your dog does not arrive knowing which parts of themselves are welcome in your home. They find out by watching how you respond to who they actually are. That response either builds confidence or quietly dismantles it, one interaction at a time. 4. They are learning your daily routine more accurately than you know it yourself. You have never sat down and explained your schedule to your dog. You have never described what happens on Wednesday mornings or what the sound of your keys means in terms of what comes next. And yet your dog knows all of it with a level of precision that would genuinely surprise you. Research on anticipatory behavior in dogs has found that they predict owner routines with remarkable accuracy, based entirely on unconscious micro-cues their owners produce without realizing it. The specific way you shift your weight in your chair before standing, the particular sound your phone makes when you set it on the nightstand before sleep, the exact sequence of movements that has always preceded a walk. Your dog has mapped every single one of these cues to its outcome and constructed a detailed internal model of your life that runs like clockwork. They have been paying attention to details you never thought to track about yourself, and they built all of it in complete silence simply because you mattered enough to study. 5. They are learning how to handle being alone by watching how you say goodbye. The 2 minutes before you leave the house carry more emotional weight for your dog than most owners ever realize. Your dog is not just watching you put on your shoes. They are reading the entire energy surrounding your departure and storing that reading as a template for what being alone is going to feel like. Research on separation-related behavior in dogs has found that the emotional state of an owner during departure directly influences a dog's anxiety levels during the subsequent period of alone time. When you leave with guilt, with rushed energy, with prolonged emotional goodbyes, your dog absorbs the signal that you're leaving is something worth being distressed about. When you leave calmly, matter-of-factly, without dramatizing the separation, your dog learns something completely different. You will be back. This is temporary. Everything is fine. The way you walk out the door is a lesson your dog carries for every hour you are gone.